Hello, this is Pat Barbier, and this is a tutorial to help you in finding peer-reviewed journal articles for Dr. Lara's Oceanography assignment. Now, the first thing to do to get into the Library Online resources, which have a lot of peer-reviewed journal articles, is to log into My Courses. Under Additional Resources, click on Library Resources and Services. Now, you do have a search engine on the Library Online, and you can set it to articles and then later uh, uh, narrow into peer-reviewed journal articles. But I'm going to show you how you can go directly to the science databases. And we're going to take the link databases by subject and scroll down until we find sciences. It's open. There are several in here that are exceptionally good. One set are the EBSCO databases. This is a sort of a gateway into them, Academic Search Complete. There are others. We'll look at it in a moment, and also the others we'll add from EBSCO. That's a company, vendor. JSTOR is very good too. Both Academic Search and JSTOR are general databases, but heavy in the sciences, have excellent information. Sage Journals is similar. It's heavy in the sciences, but it's not devoted only to that discipline. You find things in there from the social sciences also. Science Direct, however, is devoted to the sciences. And in a later tutorial, I'm going to cover Science Direct. Springer eJournal is general and a possibility also. But for this tutorial, I'm going to click on Academic Search Complete, and I'm going to add some of the other EBSCO databases. The EBSCO databases have a lot of scholarly information, and most of the professors like that aspect of the EBSCO databases. I'm going to add General Science, Green File, Applied Science and Technology, and Biological and Agricultural Index. A couple others you might want to add will be the master files. They're general but good for science. Medline will get anything on medical topics that cross over with oceanography. Omnifile will be good too. It's general. Okay, I'll go ahead and click OK. And now we have to set up our search strategy. First of all, select a field as a keyword search. There are other ways of searching, but it's a good start, good trial type search. And it searches the title, the subject, and the summary area. You do need to check full text. Not every single article in the EBSCO databases will be a complete article, and that will ensure you will get complete articles. I also check scholarly peer reviewed because that's one of the requirements for the assignment, is for you to find 6 scholarly articles, one of which is a research article, and I'll point one out as we do a trial search. Now, Dr. Lara likes you to set your dates of the last 10 years. So I'm setting dates for the last 10 years, 2006 to 2016. Okay, I'm going to type in a topic, marine pollution. That's a big issue in the oceans of today. And I'm going to go ahead and click search, see what kind of results I get. Well, I retrieved 1,736, quite a few. Now, if I want to get a little more specific, I can come down here and click on the subject thesaurus terms and see if I want to follow one of those more specific subject terms for what we're looking at, the marine pollution. I think I'll just stick with the subject heading of marine pollution. So then we will kind of weed out the articles that only have mention of marine pollution. These should be all about the topic of marine pollution. So I can come in there and have a look. Now, these are scholarly articles, peer-reviewed articles, which means that a college or a professional society usually is the publisher for the journal, and peer-reviewed articles have to be read by editors, approved. Sometimes they're sent back to the author to have changes made before they are published in these peer-reviewed journals. Okay, so I could kind of look at the different titles at that point and see if they look useful. So I'm just going to kind of scan a few titles and let's see what we come up with. I'm looking for some that might be more of a research article. Some of them are just articles that more or less talk about what's going on at this time in marine pollution. They are what we call review articles, and they can be good, no question of that. But, and here's one that looks kind of interesting: pollution, habitat loss, fishing, and climate change as critical threats to penguins. Actually, that looks like more of a review article. It's in conservation biology. Let's take a quick look at it. So I click on the link to it. I'll get a summary. Tells you quite a bit in there and helps you decide whether you want to look at the whole article. Now I'll click on the PDF and I'll have a look at it and see if it is actually a research article. With research articles, they give you an abstract, they give you an introduction. Usually then they give you some method and materials because they will have done some experimentation at the, and there's the methods. So this looks pretty good actually. It's talking about comprehensive species-specific literature review, so I'm not quite sure this is a true research article, but you're getting some results there. It could be included in your whole bibliography. May not be what we call a research article, but it looks pretty good. Now, if you want, you can email that article. And there's your email icon. Type in your email address. You are allowed to use APA style of citation, so I set it there, and then you can send your article to yourself. You can also hover your mouse here over Cite to get the citation if you want to have a look at it, or if you've downloaded that article and you just need the citation. Highlight, copy, paste the citation. They do make some mistakes, but this looks like a pretty good one here. Okay, now I'll go back to my results and I'm going to see if I can find one that looks more like a true journal article, or rather research article. So I'll just keep scrolling down and see what I get. All right. Let's see, numerical study on initial field of pollution in the Bohai Sea with an adjoint method. That looks like it's more of a research article, and I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and we'll do the look at the PDF, and we'll see if it has more or less the aspects that we're looking for a research journal article. So once that opens, we'll be looking for an introduction, abstract introduction, and then some methods and materials, model and data, similar method. This does look like more like a research article. The end, you usually have a discussion, some results, and they usually have a bibliography also. They have conclusion. In other words, similar types of wording as I've described before. So that looks more like the research article. Again, if you want, you can email it, you can download it here or print it from there. And that's kind of what you do when you start doing your searching for the articles for this assignment. Again, if you want APA, set it to APA, type in your email address. And that's basically what I wanted to cover. So thank